honeysuckle and heartache, that's how you taste. Sweet on my lips, we ended up a bitter waste. Your eyes were the summer, they burned through the haze. We danced in the moonlight, got lost in the maze of promises whispered, then swept out to sea. You held me so tightly, then let go of me. Honeysuckle and heartache, that's how you taste. Sweet on my lips, we ended up a bitter waste. Every kiss was a story, now it's just erased. Honeysuckle and heartache, that's how you taste. Your words were like honey, they stuck to my skin. But time has a way of revealing the spin. The petals are fading, the thorns digging deep. I loved you so fiercely, now it's love I can't keep. Honeysuckle and heartache, that's how you taste. Sweet on my lips, we ended up a bitter waste. Every kiss was a story, now it's just erased. Honeysuckle and heartache, that's how you taste. I planted the seeds, but they never did grow. The roots of your love couldn't hold in the snow. Spring turned to autumn, then winter's embrace. Honeysuckle and heartache, I still see your face. Honeysuckle and heartache, that's how you taste. Sweet on my lips, we ended up a bitter waste. Every kiss was a story, now it's just erased. Honeysuckle and heartache, that's how you taste.
Rotten keys echo through the cold steel gate. Uniforms posted, eyes heavy with hate. Their badges glimmer, tarnished with shame. Who polices the shadows when they're part of the game? Checkpoint charade, the masquerade parade. Powers poison dripping, their honor decay. Every checkpoint's a question, every stare a grenade. Who guards the guards when the truth starts to fade? Boots crunch gravel, the sound of control. Metal detectors searching body and soul. Papers demanded, your worth pre-scroll. Freedom a whisper, their grip takes its toll. Checkpoint charade, the masquerade parade. Powers poison dripping, their honor decay. Every checkpoint's a question, every stare a grenade. Who guards the guards when the truth starts to fade? under the moon, hands tied by rules, injustice that tune. A dirge for the people, their voices marooned, guarded by wolves, devoured too soon. Checkpoint charade, the masquerade parade, powers poison dripping, their honor decay. Every checkpoint's a question, every stare a grenade. Who guards the gods when the truth starts to fade?
Cold whiskey in a dirty glass, drink the ghosts and broken past, toast the sins I can't outrun. Crow whiskey burns like sun. The last of the land feast, the first one to die. I've been living on my knees while you touch the sky, and I don't wanna die. So come on, Crow whiskey and a dirty glass, drink the ghosts and broken past, toast the fears I can't outrun. Crow whiskey burns like sun. Was it something I said, or something you did? The living and the dead are all in your head. So come on, Crow whiskey and a dirty glass, drink to ghosts and broken past, toast the sins I can't outrun. Cold whiskey burns like sun. Burning me. Crow whiskey in a dirty glass, drink to ghosts and broken past, toast the sins I can't outrun. Crow whiskey burns like sun. Crow whiskey in a dirty glass, drink to ghosts and broken past, toast the sins I can't outrun. Crow whiskey burns like sun.
Steel birds screamed above the sand, chutes popped open over the land.
Young legs ran through fire and smoke, hearts beat hard but no one spoke. Now his knees creak like old wood floors. Memory fights a private war. From rifle to rocking chair he's been, but those door kicks still echo within. The past ain't done, it won't let go. Every creak and groan lets him know. Ghosts of war, they don't play fair. From rifle to rocking chair. Late night quiet, the world is still, but in his mind he's climbing hills. Boots hit dirt, hearts pound loud. Shadows fall where the screams crowd. Whiskey in his trembling hand tries to drown what he can't stand. Brush snare ticks like time's cruel clock. He's stuck in the echoes he can't block. The past ain't done, it won't let go. Every creak and groan lets him know. Ghosts of war, they don't play fair. From rifle to rocking chair.
Burn my throat, wash my sin, pour me peace, let grace begin. Liquid fire, drown the pain, moonshine mercy, cleanse my name. Wooden floors creak, the past still lingers. Whiskey ghosts trace my trembling fingers. The air is heavy, thick with regret, but in this glass I might forget. Burn my throat, wash my sin, pour me peace, let grace begin. Liquid fire, drown the pain, moonshine mercy, cleanse my name. It ain't redemption, but it's close enough. A bit of truth, a kindness rough. Through the haze I see a light, moonshine mercy. Hold me tight, burn my throat, wash my sin, pour me peace, let grace begin. A liquid hymn, a fiery prayer, moonshine mercy, beyond compare. Shadows dance where the oak trees lean, whisper secrets only stars have seen. Every sip's a step toward the end of the line, but the bitter's a blessing in this holy design. Burn my throat, wash my sin, pour me peace, let grace begin. A liquid hymn, a fiery prayer, moonshine mercy, beyond compare. Ash and ember, smoke in my veins, the pain dissolves, but the ache remains. Sweet surrender, like a hymn in disguise. The fire in the jar reflects my lies. Burn my throat, wash my sin, pour me peace, let grace begin. A liquid hymn, a fiery prayer, moonshine mercy, beyond compare.
shake at night. Prayers fall, no end in sight. The poppies bloom, the lights ignite. Pages stain, I hold them tight. Shadows dance in empty space. Every step a fleeting trace in a war that leave no grace. My hands still shake at night. Prayers fall, no end in sight. The poppies bloom, the lies ignite. Pages stain, I hold them tight. Hum songs I can't unhear. They twist the truth, they plant the fear. The fields they burn, the colors smear. Yet I kneel and call it near. My hands still shake at night. Memories burn like candlelight. A prayer book soaked in poppies bloom. Its shadows haunt this quiet room. Time bends, but it won't untie. Every word a thorn in my skin. Faith or fear, where does it begin? Fingers trace the ink stain, grieve. Each page a wound beyond belief. My hands still shake at night. Memories burn like candlelight. A prayer book soaked in poppies bloom. Its shadows haunt this quiet room. I shout to heavens painted gray, but answers drift further away. The highway bends like a sinner's prayer. Tires hum salvation in the air. Broken lines lead to nowhere, or maybe everywhere. That diesel hums my hallelujah. Through the rain, every mile's a hymn. I'm the preacher. On this road I find my name. The rear view's filled with ghosts and dust. Headlights cut the dark like trust. Every crack in the pavement feels like us. Can't go back, can't stay still. blinks in a lonesome sky. It's just me, the wheels, and the question why. Dad came home with busted hands, blood on his boots, dirt on his plans. Said, boy, the loud ones fall first in line, the quiet ones walk out most of the time. I learned watching men die, from talking tough and acting wide. Every lesson cost a friend, so I shut up and kept on until the end. Borrowed saints with borrowed pride, one wrong steer and they're outside. Sirens taping, mothers asking why, names on stone and no reply. I learned watching men die, from talking tough and acting wide. Every lesson cost a friend, so I shut up and kept on until the end. Bobby's in the valley, prayer in the throat, dust in the lungs, the world's antidote. I walk through the ruins, and shadows they cling. Every step heavy, the night starts to sing. Engines groan in the hollowed out air. I see ghosts, but no one is there. Cobble, cotton mouth, bite me slow. Venom runs deep where the rivers don't flow. I swallow my sins, let the black smoke rise. Cobble, cotton mouth, no goodbyes. Rust on the skyline, whispers in the stone. The city's alive, but I'm still alone. I carry my guilt in a bag made of skin. The war outside mirrors the war within. Engines roar and the sky turns red. Dreams are for the living. I talk to the dead. Cabo cottonmouths bite me slow. Venom runs deep where the rivers don't flow. I swallow my sins, let the black smoke rise. Cabo cottonmouth, no goodbyes. Mist rolls heavy through the cypress trees. A shadow whispers on the southern breeze. She hums a tune you've never heard before. Barefoot steps on a sunken shore. They say she waits, they say she cries for love that drowned beneath the skies. Black water bride, she's calling your name. Her voice is soft, but it burns like a flame. Dance with her once, you'll never go free. Black water bride, she'll pull you to the sea. Moonlight shatters on the water's face. She wears a veil of Spanish lace. Her eyes like lanterns, her touch like ice. One kiss from her is a deadly price. The fiddle moans, the harmonica weeps. The bayou knows where her secret sleeps. A wedding dress in a watery tomb. A bride forever in her ghostly bloom. Black water bride, she's calling your name. Her voice is soft, but it burns like a flame. Dance with her once, you'll never go free. Black water bride, she'll pull you to the sea. I'm wolves among wolves, teeth and bone. God left this valley, so I reap what He's sown. No saints, no shepherds, just silence grown. I'm wolves among wolves, I hunt alone. Echoes linger where prayers once stood. Hollow trees, roots drink blood. Ashes fall like a prophet's lie. Heaven's gate ain't for those who die. I'm wolves among wolves, teeth and bone. God left this valley, so I reap what He's sown. No saints, no shepherds, just silence grown. I'm wolves among wolves, stars to guide, no path to stray. Only the hunger that won't fade away. I devour the dark, I drink the howl, a beast of the night, the moon my vow. I'm wolves among wolves, teeth and bone. God left this valley, so I reap what He's sown. Howl to the dark where no mercy is shown. I'm wolves among wolves, and I'm all alone. Footsteps vanish in the ash and dirt. Every promise here tastes like hurt. Fangs in the night, no friend or foe. A kingdom of silence where the rivers don't flow. The stars won't guide, they burn too far. The scars I wear, they're my northern star. I'm wolves among wolves, teeth and bone. God left this valley, so I reap what He's sown. Howl to the dark where no mercy is shown. I'm wolves among wolves, and now I'm all alone. Of flesh and stone. The barrel's deep, the secret's high. 1,000 voices locked inside. Echoes whisper, shadows play. Time stands still, night meets day. Can you hear it? The hollow call, the rattle, the shuffle, the rise and fall. Dance with the dead, whiskey and rust, dance with the dead, dance with the dead. Lanterns flicker, stories grow through the cracks, the spirits flow. Footsteps pound, the floorboards creak. Silent screams, they softly speak. Round and round the barrel spins, lost in the circle of forgotten sins. Dust and ash, bones will tell. A drink to the heavens, a toast to hell. Whiskey and rust,
rust where I lay my head. Drink with the living, dance with the dead. Whoa. Raise your glass, let the fire spread. Whiskey and rust where I lay my head. Lanterns swing, the wind blows cold. Ghosts of the night, stories untold. In the dark, the brave grow bold. Bones in the barrel, hearts turn to gold. Whiskey and rust where I lay my head. Drink with the living, dance with the dead. Whoa. Raise your glass, let the fire spread. Whiskey and rust where I lay my head. Spirits rise, the barrel shakes. Whoa. Echoes call, the silence breaks. Through the dust, the night awakes. Bones in the barrel, the earth quakes. Whiskey and rust where I lay my head. Drink with the living, dance with the dead. Whoa. Raise your glass, let the fire spread. Whiskey and rust where I lay my head. Grave static on the line, voices echo out of time. Every dead friend calls my name. Grave static sounds the same. Life in all directions, and time is meaningless. Doors is on the wire, send a shiver down my neck. The haunting of the city, gripping all my friends. Every generation thinks they're the last one left. There is nothing to say. We're in a slow decay. Grave static on the line, voices echo out of town. Every dead friend calls my name. Grave static sounds the same. Years go by like clockwork. Our world is dead and gone. Keep your senses sharp, 'cause it could be anyone. Call it on your cell phone, whispering through your teeth. Speaking from the ground, all the ways you could be free. There's a funeral parade, everyone you love in chains. Grave static on the line, voices echo out of time. Every dead friend calls my name. Grave static sounds the same. Rusty chains around my feet, they call it order. I call it deceit. Paper walls stacked high like crime. Clock keeps ticking, but it ain't my time. They draw the lines, we cross the sand. Power slips like dust from their hand. Cut that red tape, let it bleed. They preach the law while we plant seed. Rattlesnake rules this creed. Freedom don't ask, it takes the lead.
don't care for your decree. It burns us all, it sets us free.
Broken fences, open skies, the truth ain't hiding in their lies. Hiss of the snake, sharp as a blade, laws of the wild, the only crusade. No map, no master, no borrowed name, just the echo of freedom, wild, untamed.
Cut that red tape, let it bleed. They preach the law while we plant seed.
Rattlesnake rules this creed.
Freedom don't ask, it takes the lead.
Paper walls and iron gates, they guard the lies, they seal the fates.
Empty hands but heavy stakes, where the fire that no flood breaks.
Cut that red tape, let it bleed. They preach the law while we plant seed. Rattlesnake rules this creed. Freedom don't ask, it takes the lead.
Chains on words, mouths sewn tight, but whispers turn to roars at night. The clock ticks loud, their masks take flight. The rattles sing when wrong meets right. Cut that red tape, let it bleed. They preach the law while we plant seed. Rattlesnake rules this creed. Freedom don't ask, it takes the lead.
Cut that red tape, let it bleed. They preach the law while we plant seed. Rattlesnake rules this creed. Freedom don't ask, it takes the lead.
Venom in the veins of a broken plan. Poison's just power when it's in your hand. We coil, we strike, we claim the land. No permission, just the stand.
Cut that red tape, let it bleed. They preach the law while we plant seed. Rattlesnake rules this creed. Freedom don't ask,
it takes the lead.
through the hollows where the iron sleeps, the story whispered, the silence keeps. Dust and ash, the shadows grow where the fire dies, but the embers glow.
Rust and ruin, hear the thunder's cry. The earth, it trembles, the heavens sigh. Chains that bind, they crack, they fray. Rust and ruin, lead the way.
The trees bend low, their roots hold tight against the storm that owns the night. A steel-bound hymn on the wind does ride, calling the lost to the other side. Hey, the ground, it quakes beneath our feet. Hey, the pulse of time, it skips its beat. Hey, through rust, through ruin, through shattered stone. Hey, we find the path to the unknown.
Rust and ruin, hear the thunder's cry. The earth, it trembles, the heavens sigh. Chains that bind, they crack, they fray. Rust and ruin, lead the way.
Steel don't shine without the pain. I found my soul in acid rain. Broken hearts can learn to mend. Rust for redemption. It never ends. Of the past in the iron and stone. Chains I wore, now they're my own. Bent but not broken, jagged and torn. Scars tell the story of how I was reborn. Steel don't shine without the pain. I found my soul in acid rain. Broken hearts can learn to mend. Rust for redemption, it never ends. Rust runs deep, it's a part of me. Polished lies hide what's meant to be. Through the fire, I'm finally free. What was broken now holds the key. Every scar's a map, every crack's a key. I'm not who I was, I'm who I'm meant to be. Steel don't shine without the pain. I found my soul in acid rain. Burned my chains, I lit the flame. Rust for redemption, I'll stake my claim. I'll stake my claim. Oh, let the fire rise, let the ashes fall. I'll wear the scars like a battle call. The rust don't lie, it tells the truth. Breaking the old to find the new. Let the fire rise, let the ashes fall. I'll wear the scars like a battle call. The rust don't lie, it tells the truth. Breaking the old to find the new. I walked where the desert meets the flame. Shadows spoke but none knew my name. Sand drank my sin, dust hid my shame. Serpents hiss, a raven's cry. The moon don't blink when you live or die. Babylon reborn, Babylon reborn. Whispers rise like a devil's horn. A city of gold, it burned my eyes. The streets were lies, the walls were sighs. A preacher's tongue spun a thief's disguise. The bells they toll, the wolves they creep. Truth don't wake while the liars sleep. Babylon reborn, Babylon reborn. Shadows dance and the veil is torn.
Saddles Creek in a ghost parade. We were the debts the devil paid. No more prayers, no more light. The hollow men ride, the hollow men ride. We're the cracks in the preacher's voice, the silence where they had no choice. Fading echoes, no rejoice. Saddles Creek in a ghost parade. We were the debts the devil paid. No more prayers, no more light. The hollow men ride, the hollow men ride. Spurs of rust, boots of dust, our vows broken, turned to crust. Through the dark we cannot hide. The hollow men ride, the hollow men ride. Saddles Creek in a ghost parade. We were the debts the devil paid. Through the smoke where the lost collide. The hollow men ride, the hollow men ride. The hollow men ride, the hollow men ride. Eyes like embers burn in the haze. No tomorrow, no yesterdays. The wind it wails, but it can't be heard. We are the echo of an empty word. Saddles Creek in a ghost parade. We were the debts the devil paid. Through the smoke where the lost collide. The hollow men ride, the hollow men ride. Ashes fall like forgotten tears. Time is drowned in a sea of fears. We are the sins that the world denied. Bound by chains we'll never untie. Saddles Creek in a ghost parade. We were the debts the devil paid. Through the smoke where the lost collide. The hollow men ride, the hollow men ride. The hollow men ride, the hollow men ride. The hollow men ride.
Empty bottles on the table, another night alone. Wishing I was able to pick up the phone, but she's gone, gone, gone. Left me here to roam. Lay the corona day floating gentle on my head. Crown me king of nothing in the kingdom of the dead. Yeah, the kingdom of the dead. Crown me king of nothing instead. Yeah. Sunrise through the window pane, coffee tastes like rust. Whispered her forgotten name, turns all my dreams to dust. Yeah, she's gone, gone, gone. Where do I belong? dead. Hear the king